Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back from the YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing some top ladder, end season ladder. There's currently a little bit over a day left of the season. I'm 150th in the world, top 150, not bad at all. I'm actually about 100 below my season highest. I was top 100 a little earlier. I'm pretty, I guess, satisfied with how the season's going so far, because I was actually earlier today at about 7,200, so I climbed up about 500 trophies. My goal is to get to 8,000 tomorrow and go for top 10 to get the maximum amount of points for CRL, because top 10 gives you 40, which is the most you can get, and then the other ones is for, you know, top 50, 25, top 100, 100. So yeah, obviously top 10 is what you want to shoot for. If you like want to make it to the world finals, that's the finish you want to get. So I'm using this, you know, RG deck that I've already made a few videos on. You guys already know, really strong. E-Barbs, Mother Witch, and Heal Spirit. Now that the Heal Spirit's buffed again, E-Barbs so broken right now. Don't even need to talk about it too much. You guys already know. A couple people in the top 10 with it. Several people in the top, you know, 100. Just a very strong deck in this meta. So before we get the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Help support me, channel, and I really do appreciate all you guys who use my code. Means a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and search for the first game. Try to work our way back to 7,700, and since we're, you know, fairly high up, it'll probably take us a while to find some of the games. So if it does, I'll just edit out the search time, and I'll see you guys when we find our first game. Oh, it's actually really good. We found it like right after I said that. So reversed legend gamer. So he's gonna go for a bandit. It's actually a bit lower than us, so it's important we win this so we don't lose like 40 or something like that. And this is for sure looking like Pekka. So good skellies. Alright, not bad, and then he has to defend these. Okay. There's fishermen. I'm actually going to go RG. Because his Pekka's out of cycle. Ooh. I don't know why he went Battle Ram, knowing that we had E-Barbs to clean all that up. So again, amazing value out of our E-Barbs, and he's forced to defend them. Magic Archer dies. If he zaps that, I'm gonna RG. He's already really low on Elixir. Yeah, this is why some Pekka players actually use Fireball instead of Poison in this meta, because of how good the E-Barbs are. Fireball's a little bit more effective against them, and of course against things like Royal Hogs as well. I've seen a lot of Pekka players use Fireball instead. Because if they have Poison, this matchup is pretty annoying for them. That's for sure. And I know people think like, oh, you know, Pekka's really good against RG. Well, in this meta, RG does quite good against Pekka, especially if they got Poison. So we're going to be able to take the tower easily and hopefully defend, you know, without too much of an issue. That Pekka's getting distracted, which is great for us. And we should be good here as long as this Magic Archer doesn't literally take our whole tower. Yep, more than enough health. Pretty easy win. I was even very aggressive at the end, and we still defended just because, I mean, the E-Barbs are broken. Really nothing more to say. So only 24, but still good that we got the win. 136 now in the world. Work our way up. We definitely can, I think, get to the top 100 if we you know, win a good amount of games this video. But yeah, guess I'll search for the next game and see you guys when I find it. Alright, so we found our next game versus Alice. It's gonna go Princess at the Bridge. Oh my gosh, I hate Princess at the Bridge first play. So Goblin Gang comes down. Yeah, log bait. The question is, does Alice have the Inferno or Tesla variant? I feel like with Tesla, it's much easier, the matchup, but if they have Inferno, you can still win because of how good the Mother Witch is. Always fireball the princesses and then log the goblin barrels. And then I think we should RG in the back now. And then he's either going to pressure or defend. So he is going to try to pressure. We do have login cycle, so it's nice and easy defense. I don't know if he's got an Inferno or a Tesla. We're about to find out, potentially. He might use it here, we'll see. Or he may try to... Okay, so he does have the Inferno. That means it is going to be a little harder than if he were to have the Tesla, but we can definitely still win. Guess we'll Fisherman. And... I'm actually going to RG because he doesn't have his Inferno back in cycle yet. We're going to log the Goblin Gang, just try to get away with going skeletons on the barrel. Won't get that much damage, but I think we're fine. I actually want a Fisherman because I was worried he would Princess at the Bridge, and it's always good to predict it because if it locks on, it always gets like a couple hits usually. Try to prevent all damage here. We might be able to. Alright, nice. Guess we can just RG. And it's easier for us to overwhelm him as this match goes on, for sure. So, we definitely still have a chance. I'm actually going to go and split E-Barbs. Ooh, this is potentially the opportunity we were looking for. We're going to get good value Fireball here on the Inferno and the Knight. Go for a prediction log here on his Goblin Gang. I don't think it matters anyway. We won. Just overwhelmed him as I was talking about. I think that even if they have Inferno, it's not that bad of a matchup because your Mother Witch is just so annoying for them to deal with. E-Barb's obviously busted, and, you know, you just have to make sure you're playing it patiently, and you'll be fine. So, yeah, see you guys in the next match. Here we go versus Hajime, a really good Japanese player. He's actually finished #1 in the world before. I believe that was with Expo. I think. Or maybe he was actually with... Oh, he was in that Elixir golem meta. I think he used some Executioner deck when that was broken, if you guys remember. Anyway, he's got Barbarrel Baby Dragon. Could be Golem. Could be Elixir Golem. Or... Excuse me, Electro Giant. I was just talking about Elixir Golem, that's why I... Bad RG, by the way. I wanted to... Oh, well, it's alright, I think. Electro Giant is a hard counter, though, so if I lose, I'm not too concerned. Because, yeah, Electro Giant is the worst matchup for this deck. Electro Giant and Lava Hound. So even though I made that small mistake, I don't think it would have mattered anyway. It's a hard counter, but we'll try our best to win. Like, I lose this like 80% of the time. Even against like bad Electro Giant players, usually they'll win. But yeah, I mean, that RG, I wanted it to tank for the Mother Witch, but like I just don't think it would have made too much of a difference anyway. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. We have to RG in the back, like try to build up like a push, cycle back to another RG once he uses his defenses for it. I mean, that's really all we can do. I guess we'll go Mother Witch. And this is actually pretty good because now he just used all his. So let's do that. And maybe get like lucky or something. Yeah, it's a hard counter. GG. We tried. I don't mind losing this. Electro Giant and Lava Hound, if you lose to those, don't really mind or care too much. Those are the worst matchups for this deck. So, hard counter, not much we can do. But like, you know, we did make that small mistake at the beginning. I don't think that impacted like the game too much. It's just a hard counter. Electro Giant should win it like 80% of the time, at least, like if they play it well, and he played it well, so you know, can't complain. Yeah, let's go in the next match. We only lost 24, so not that bad. Like I'm fine with that. Alright, here we go. We found our scheme versus FF. Let's cycle my Mother Witch. I usually try to do that against things like bats and spear goblins, just for the, you know, the value you can get. Go E-Barbs. So he's using, yeah. I was gonna say he probably had Minion Horde or something like that, because he's using some type of bait deck. So we're gonna do this again. And then we're gonna go for a Heal Spirit. Try to get as much damage as we can here. Wow, this is a great start. It's looking like a really good matchup for us because we, of course, have the Mother Witch, and he has so many different kind of bait cards. We have Fireball for his Minion Horde, Mother Witch, really good against the Spear Goblins. We got Log for the... Does he have a Goblin Gang? I don't know. We saw the Goblins. So we're going to RG. We don't have to worry about Cannon Card at the bridge because it's so slow now. So it doesn't matter if he decides to pressure with it. We have all the time in the world to defend. He's going to choose to play it in the back instead. So I guess we'll go Fisherman. He goes for Goblins. Good Mother Witch opportunity. Nice. Yeah, we're just... Pretty much all the damage we got in this game were from the Mother Witch's Royal Hogs. That just kind of proves to you guys how good it is against bait. It's kind of insane. Can we, like... Okay, nice, we retargeted it. As I was going to say, if we did not do that, we would have... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I almost threw that game. Yeah, I did not play that great at the end, to say the least. But you know, glad I won. Like that could have, I don't know, that would have been annoying if I lost that. Especially after like the incredible start I had and like everything was going well, and then out of nowhere like it just got so close because the spear goblins, I like underestimated the damage they were gonna get. All right, anyway, oh, we found our next game right as I was saying that. So here we go. We got our next game here. Let's cycle skeletons. And then I guess we'll just fishermen. So we have a knight. Ooh, hopefully this is like, usually knight's a good sign because generally that means like log bait, expo, something like that, which is quite a good matchup. So hopefully here this is expo, because I beat expo majority of the time. And so far, this is kind of what it's looking like. I don't know what else this would be besides Expo. Like, I can't think of anything else this could possibly be. So, I'm going to assume it's Expo. And, yeah, hopefully that's what it is, because it's a pretty good matchup for me. You play passive and single, but then in double and triple, it's so difficult for the Expo player to defend. And unless they're like one of the top 3 best Expo players in the game, I feel like they have a very slim chance of winning the matchup, because it really requires you to play perfectly, I feel like. So we're going to heal spirit. Want to see if he would maybe play skeletons in the middle. He did not. It's all good though, because I like don't think it matters too much anyway. The most important thing is we have our RG in cycle. Everything else we can cycle pretty freely without being punished, as long as we have that RG, so he, you know, he can't expo. High Mother Witches, so he can't fireball the tower. We don't want him to fireball cycle us, because that's like one of the only ways they can win, is if you give them way too much fireball value. So we're going to split E-Barbs. We're getting close to double Elixir here. And again, this is like one of the only matchups I would split E-Barbs. Almost any other matchups, I would not recommend doing this. We're going to RG in the back, because we're in double now. You know, always wait till double Elixir to go for your RGs. And RG in the back is okay to do against Expo, as long as you're in double Elixir. So very nice heal spirit there. Okay. We're looking alright so far. As again, it's just going to get easier as this match goes on. Mother Witch. Good value Mother Witch here. And he's getting really desperate with the Expo. Don't think it's going to pay off for him because of how much damage we got in the left lane. Even though he got that really good lock, it's just not enough. If that got him like 500 more damage, it might have been good enough, but not quite enough in this situation. Glad we waited to play the RG, so we can actually play it, you know, away from the Tesla. And at this point, I think he's in a lot of trouble because we're in triple Elixir, which means there should really be no way he gets an Expo to lock on my tower unless I like disconnect or something. And yeah, we can even cycle fireballs because we're in triple. Our cycle's just so quick. And yeah, we get a pretty easy win here. As I said, it's a pretty easy matchup for me. Icepo can be a little bit trickier because they can just play defensive like Expos and like Rocket Cycle you, and they have a higher chance of winning. But in general, Expos should be quite an easy matchup. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and play one or two more games. We'll see. Like how, if this next game's pretty quick, we'll play, yeah, I guess, 2 more, but if this game's like a long one, maybe this will be the last one. But anyway, I'll see you guys when I find it. Okay, here we go. So, I played against this guy before. I'm pretty sure he uses Elixir golem. It's something I remember because Elixir golem is pretty off meta, especially with bar putt. So that's why it's easy for me to remember this guy uses it. Bar putt, Elixir golem. Again, very off meta. Not something you see very often at all, and quite an interesting matchup. It's interesting because, you know, it's just one that really can go either way, you know? Sometimes I lose this matchup, sometimes I win it. So, ooh, misclicks. He misclicked the Heal Spirit, I think. I think that was a mistake by him there. I do not think he was trying to do that. So the Heal Spirit does not end up healing up, heals any, excuse me, can't speak, doesn't heal anything for him. That's what I was trying to say. Goodness. We're gonna pressure here, like really aggressively, because he was aggressive. We're gonna try to get a nice Heal Spirit here, and that should be tower down because he's so low on Elixir. So definitely good pressure there on my end. Might be a tower trade. I would not be surprised if he takes my tower here, because we were so aggressive. So he does go for his Elixir golem. Let's try to. Ooh, so that was the. Now I see why he went for that Heal Spirit. Before, it was to try to predict my Fisherman. I see now, I see. So it actually was not a bad Heal Spirit. He was trying to predict a Fisherman. That makes complete sense. I really would not... I did not want to have to Fireball that, but I think I had to. Like, it was the right play in that situation. So... we kind of RG right into his bar putt. I think that's okay. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think I think we're fine. We'll see. This is going to be pretty scary to defend though, because, you know, Elixir golem. Oh wow, we're getting so much free Elixir though. Whoa, what is going on? What the heck is happening? Yo, what? Yo? I don't think he can defend this. Yeah, He can't defend that, please. No way. Yeah. GG. So, we have 3 Mother Witches down. Okay. That's cool. Guess we'll go for one more game. That one was pretty quick. And this one will put us back, I think, at 7,700 if we end up winning it. So, do our best. Fingers crossed we get a good matchup. You know, don't play against Electro, Giant, or Lava. Those are the 2 worst matchups. So, fingers crossed I don't play against one of those, and you got a pretty good chance of winning. Alright, here we go, guys. Found our last game here versus Agony King. Oof. It's going to be interesting. He uses a kind of an off-meta Sparky deck. He uses it with Tornado and Ewiz. He's a very good Sparky player. Okay, and right as I say that, he's Sparky's first play, but that's actually not a bad play with the deck. It's just kind of annoying, but, you know, it's not a bad play. So I guess this is just going to be a tower trade. Yeah, because clearly... Oh my god. Okay, I mean, could be worse, right? But, you know, not a great situation. He did Sparky first play, so, I mean, what am I gonna do, you know? But, I don't know, man. We have to, like, I think we have to try to 3-crown him, to tell you guys the truth. Because I don't really know if I can defend his Sparky pushes without a reset. We're going to try to 3-crown him. I think that's our best bet. Nope, Sparky got a long... Alright, GG. I don't mind ending off of that one. I think Sparky really could go either way. You know, I probably didn't play that perfectly. We don't ever set those, so probably, you know, you gotta pressure the opposite lane when you can. Those good E-Wiz, it forced me to have to spend something to keep it from resetting the Fisherman. So, you know, yeah, unfortunate loss, but good video overall. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wanted to get one last video out before, you know, the season ended. Ends in 1 day, 1 hour. Currently, Movies in first place. And, yep. Do my best to push to 8,000 trophies tomorrow. Maybe get a top 10 finish. That's my goal. At least getting that. And then, you know, maybe I'll go for number 1 if I have top 10 sealed. But the most important thing is the CRL points. And if I tilt out of the top 10, if I end up getting there, hopefully I at least get top 50, because that's a good amount of points too. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.